I just finished recording an episode of Backpack Battles where I complain about being burned out with the game. Like, I just finished. And then, 47 seconds ago, good comment. I would like to ask for one challenge, though, if you don't mind. Take no weapons from round 1 to 18, preferably without using Mr. Struggles or purple crystals. I like that idea. Do I think it's gonna go well? It's really dependent on what skills I get. Like, False Life wins the game. Without False Life, there are a few different ways to try and do it, too. Wait, was that working right? Was my video recording? Hopefully. Oh no, I didn't turn off the game capture. The video might not have been recording. If not, I'll show it afterwards. I'll have to edit the video. Okay, so we want Berserker. I don't have to go Berserker. Does it matter which bag? But Berserker is the strongest for this. I do have to make it to round 8, which is going to be tough. What rank are we? We're mid-plat. Take 30% reduced damage. All right, let's do it. Ranked. Duffel bag, Berserker. So, easy game. Do I want blind? Not particularly. It's okay. Do I want this? Probably. Almost certainly. Is Shelly too slow? Without False Life, Shelly has problems. Do I want regen? Yeah, we want like everything we can get. Oh, you have to go. Goodbye. Good try, Forging Hammer. What about a pig? Pig sounds amazing. What about this garlic? Nah, we're good for right now. So, did we just lose round 1? Probably. For healing, I have regen and I have banana. They have more max HP. We just lost. Darn. More max HP, but we're both dying to fatigue. So, there's that. I'm going to zoom through this early part, assuming I even live. This might take multiple tries. But, I'm going to zoom through because, does this help? There isn't that much interesting to do, like decision-making wise. There kind of is. Spikes are not a weapon. Bam. Spike is not a weapon. Welcome to the team, Spike. If we can find an Amulet of the Wild, then I could be good. But that's hard to do because most of the amulets are worthless. They're gaining more HP than me, and they have Amulet of the Wild, but spikes don't do anything. The main thing is they're gaining more max HP. So, Adventurer could be an option. Except, you want weapons for a lot of the things. Super spacious to super speed things. I think we have to go shielded. Do we? I did not find False Life, so I think I just lost. Pretty sure. Pig is here. Recombobulate is here, but I can't use the weapons it gives. Banana is healing. We need space. Even more regen for some reason. What else? Blind. Blind is kind of an option. Shell. Shell doesn't do much without False Life. With False Life, shells can add up to a good amount of healing. Armor. I think I'm dead. I believe that I am dead. Start the battle. So, I need shields. We have 3 hearts. They are not doing much damage, but again, they have more healing than me. This was one of the options, Vineweave Basket. I considered it, because this does stupid amounts. Really, Vineweave plus False Life is probably it. 10 trophies. What did we just get a trophy for? For finally winning. This is defense, but it's not great defense. I say that, Vamp Armor would actually be amazing, just because it takes away HP, and right now my healing's kind of wasted. I would like to be speeding Banana more earlier. Start the battle. I do have spikes. We can defend ourselves a little bit. This doesn't look too bad for me. So we just out-defend them. They do have way more HP because of that fire bag. But, again, the plan is just out-defend them, out-heal them, out-sustain. No, we were so close. 2 hearts. 2 hearts and a dream. The dream is Shelly. Dream is Shelly Banana. I only have one thing to speed. I mean, I can speed a garlic. I don't think it's very good, but it's cheap. There was a shell. Ooh, second Shelly, or just speed up Shelly. Amulet could be the answer. I need space. Trying to think what I'm doing. I don't know the answer to this. That potion does not do much. I kind of want to combine the regen, I kind of don't. Alright, let's do it. What am I doing right now? Shielded doesn't do anything. I don't know. Oil lamp does not do anything. So many of the items don't do anything, so the decision making should be easy. They don't do much, but it does scale slowly. That torch, which is scary. Might be enough to punch through. Ooh, 1 HP. Alright, 2 hearts and a dream. Another bag of sand. It's not a bag of sand, but whatever. It could be a bag of sand. That only helps me at the start. Gloves. Shield sounds amazing. Shield is part of the plan. I should look. How do I make the big shield? Not like this. How do I make the big shield? How do I make the big shield? Big shield. Right there. You. Spike wall. To make you... Oh, spike shield plus spike collar. Okay, that's kind of awesome. Except, again, I can't really fit in my pigs. Okay. I would like to speed the banana. I would like to fit the pigs. What about this one? God, I really want that. Okay. I don't know if Sir Sand is doing that much. Listen, pigs. I'm trying to fit you, but it's not happening. You're not helping. Shielded is very helpful. We have a chance now. If I had an Amulet of the Wild, I would feel so good, but I don't. Tons of healing. No, axe is worst case. With 2 gloves, that's worst case. This thing is going to start doing massive damage. I can't out-defend that. Not cool. Can't do it. Shelly? Wait, can we do it? We did it with 1 HP again. The dream is alive. All we have to do is make it to Deerwood, and then Deerwood breaks the game. But Deerwood wants space. Goobert is amazing, except the best activators are generally weapons. Do I go for the Amulet of the Wild? I can't. I wish I could. Do I go for second Shelly? Could. If I had False Life, definitely. I'm gonna look for space. It's not good space. I do have potions. I have potions. I don't know how to fit this Shelly, or this Goobert. I might be getting rid of it. I know I just got it, but might have to go. I don't want to do this. Let's do it. Goobert. Goobert is so important, but it really doesn't fit well. And I really don't... If I had like 4 shields, I could do it. With just a Shelly and a banana and a garlic, I don't think I can. It's not a good setup for the garlic. I do need this helmet. Do I? That's way too early for that helmet. Can't take the stone because it's a weapon, even though it's a nature item. I think I have to say no to the helmet. What about a blueberry? Blueberry for what? For mana potion, for nature item. What about another sand? Oh, I could have taken that flute, but I don't really need it. I do want this cheese. Does that change my feelings on everything? Slightly. slightly changes my feelings on everything. I don't want to rearrange to make this work. Let's do it. So now we have a small chance. What is the small chance? The small chance, I don't know if gloves work great. They work okay. Maybe okay is enough. For right now, okay is gonna have to be enough. Shielded has to be by this shield. Banana has to be over here. It would like to be sped up. Shelly is being sped up. We need to make the cheese goober. It's very important. Right, this is supposed to go here. I don't need stamina. No! Undo. This one. We need this. We need this. What is my last activator? I could use the banana. I could use the cheese for right now. What am I doing with all these regens? They are amazing. I think I'm actually getting rid of the pig, even though I need the money. Speed bag. Speed bag for what? I want it. Start the battle. There's only so many things that are helpful. This is one of the things that is helpful. That speed bag for the deerwood. Am I dead? They don't have regen. They have a lot of money invested in draconics, which eat my spikes, which is kind of worst case. Spikes are what I needed to win, but we might out-heal them. And I'm making the cheese goober. So, assuming I win this, we're good. Luckily, they're not touching this sword to this one. Looks like we win. Cool. Deerwood is here. Look at all the trophies I'm getting. So, Deerwood, every 1 second, heal for 8, gain 3 mana. We need extended battle rage, which means that I care about nature items. The cheese is nature. In what world is a cheese goobert natural? I'm not gonna complain, I'm just confused. I'm easily confused. Okay. Shelly is natural. The reason I wasn't combining these is they are natural. Okay. We need even more nature. But I do like the gloves, too. I wanted this for the deerwood. Bam, deerwood. So deerwood is currently missing 3 stars. I would like those 3 stars. I might have to think about it. I would like this. For what? Not sure yet. Deerwood. We're good. That shield plus shielded is the dream. Partly because it does not need to be sped up by gloves. And it doesn't really need to be sped up, period. And we have the shielded. And I have the spike, it's amazing. Alright, we're doing things. Things are happening in the video game. Really good things are happening. This Shelly is not that quick. And its potions are screwing me up. I cannot craft these gloves into the better gloves, which really sucks because this one really wants the Berserker gloves. But we need the hammer to do that. The hammer is a weapon. Shelly. This is not the best Shelly setup. Or maybe it's just not the best potion setup. What am I doing with the gloves? Good question. What am I doing with the potions? I could be speeding Shelly, but that's not really a priority. Potions are one time. We're in this for the long haul. Could use a bag. I'm not supposed to use purples. You're not nature. But I could still use this. Gain armor, resist a debuff. No, we're good. What about that mana orb? Could have considered it. What about another Shelly? I do like the idea of an additional Shelly, but I would like it more if what? I would like it a lot more if I had false life. I don't. I want this star. I also want to speed up Deerwood, though. Deerwood and what else? I don't know. Give me the shell. I feel like I should be speeding something. Too bad. Start the battle. Should I be buying Blueberry? Should I be looking for the Amulet of the Wild? Because that is the way to win. Maybe. Speed things up. I need way more space. We do have spikes. They're not removing them yet. Once I get 20 buffs, they will start to remove with their katana. Luckily, Deerwood is broken. So Deerwood being broken makes this a lot easier after round 8. Pop! Pop's not a weapon. Weapon right there at the bottom. Pop, you're not a weapon. Don't listen to them. You're more than just a weapon. I was going to say, where did my shell go? Shell is not set up well. Shell is not set up well. Alright, this is a pain. Put this here. That one. Except we're trying to get the gloves to do something better than that. Oh, now I'm missing another spot. I knew this. Crap. Missing another spot because I just combined my spike. It's fine. We'll find a cheese. Cheese is amazing. 3.8 second cooldown. Super quick. That one, that one, that one. Now what? Flute. Stamina bag when we have no stamina issues. Another cheese goobert. The dream. Do I need a crook? I don't know if I can afford a crook. Especially with no weapons. I think I'm all in on the spikes. And if they slow me, they slow me. Fatigue. This is way easier than building weapons. Pacifist run. And it helps that I'm playing the broken class. Broken subclass. By the Holy Light is kind of amazing. It speeds up Shelly like crazy. I could make a flame Shelly someday. Trying to think what other holy items I would care about. So this can give you lamps. I don't really care about lamps. This one, max health. Max health is nice. No rush, please. No rush, please, is weird. It's good, but it's good at the start. It's kind of none of these. No rush, please. Or this. God, if I find false life, it's such a big hit. Ooh. That one. If you have dragon scale, I can't make those because I don't have the hammer. But in battle rage, I gain heat. It's actually kind of good. I would take that. I mean, I am taking it. This would be better if I had false life. Everything is better with false life. I do want this shield for sure. I want so much more space. This is not the space I'm looking for. Could be that sand. Not the space I'm looking for. Alright, space is space. I should be able to fit the shield now, so that's good. I think. I wouldn't mind speeding this up, but nature has to be there. So, to fit Sir Sand. Wait, how was I fitting Sir Sand before? I don't know the answer to that. Weird. I am so confused. Could leave out this glove. Glove doesn't do much. Wait, then why do I own the glove? Nobody knows. What about a bird? Bird's actually really good. Bird's amazing. And it's nature. Bird is amazing. Why is Bird amazing? Because we're in this for a long fight. Also, This has to be over by shielded. It's very important. The most important? It's very important. When do I get rid of these potions? Not sure yet. 'Cause if I get rid of the potions, I could move the shells over by Shelly for more healing. What is this shell doing? Just hanging out. The bird is so tempting. It does not fit well. Shielded. Shielded is amazing. It's the main part of the plan. The bird does not fit well. But it could. Let's look for bird on sale later. Once I get space, which is never going to happen. Dragon egg. I would just have to sell it before it becomes a weapon. I would like that spike very much. Speed up what? Banana? Speeding up banana messes with everything. Trying to see. Like, speeding up both of these would be nice. Eh, screw that. We're good. Spike shield. Gloves. Snowballs. Snowballs actually seem important. Because we're going in all defense. Somebody could outscale me. Easily. Yeah, but it's full price. Can't really do it. God, I wish I saw an amulet on sale. It's hard to justify taking them not on sale. Kind of scary. These builds, like this thing just builds up tons of buffs, and they're going to pop 2 orbs, and they're going to remove things. Super scary. Look at all the buffs. They're going to pop it again. Second orb. Bam, second orb. Super scary. We're in battle rage, but this is just a slow build. With tons of heat, tons of mana. Removing tons of buffs. I don't know if I can out-heal this. I don't think I can. Took them too long to get me into battle rage, and I don't do anything. Little details. Cat. Cat is expensive when you don't have a weapon. Cat is expensive when you do have a weapon. Speed bags are questionable, but they're something. Okay. The luck doesn't do anything for me from Blueberry. A lot of things don't do anything. That is a significant problem with this whole idea. Is that a lot of these things don't do anything. Details. Little details. Shielded does things. Shielded cheese goobert. Ideally this would move, but I don't want to do that. You're not a nature item. Crown is here. I do have mana. I don't really want crown. It's a one-time thing. We need things that, like, scale. This is a way to get kills. But we're trying not to do it with purple. Trying. That shield doesn't fit well. But it's really good. Shield does not fit well. It would if what? It just wouldn't. What if I get rid of those potions? Getting rid of the potions hurts Shelly. Forget about the glove for a minute. Figure out which things I need. Because if I can fit another shield, that is my, like, win condition. Basically. Shelly could move. Right now, Shelly's being double sped up with bags, which is nice. Shelly could come over here, which would also be nice. Yeah, but that doesn't work great. I think I'm always taking the shield. Could recombobulate. Shelly just is and isn't the priority, both at once. Which is annoying. Things I would like to speed up. Cheese. We are speeding up cheese. Banana. Banana doesn't do anything. Doesn't do much. It does a little bit. It's a little bit of healing. It's not significant. There we go. This one. I do need that space. Needing that space feels like a pain. I still have gold. Now I don't. This one! That is the one that I would like. So, to get that, I really don't think this is amazing, because it just keeps me out of Battle Rage. What happens in Battle Rage? I don't know, it's not like I get anything special. I mean, I do, but not enough that it really matters. What I really want is this bag. Wait, what am I doing with this glove? I'm not doing much. I'm gonna get rid of that glove. Glove just does not do all that much. So now, in theory, I could do things, but in practice, I really can't. We can do a little bit. I want this to be like that. The bags still don't feel great, but we're at full stars, which is useful. This one can be sped up. Gloves would have been nice on this. Oh well. Recombobulate what? Tempted to recombobulate the potions. But Shelly is using them. Alright, Shelly. I believe in you. 4 shields. Stupid hammer. Oh, I could have bought this, or kept it from early on and just left it in storage, so I never saw it again. Pineapple actually would have been amazing there, but I don't have the better shields. Pineapple would have been pretty good. Regen, full price. Goobert. Goobert is tempting. This whip. This whip is the dream. Right here. It's 14 gold, and it takes a combine, and we're not allowed to have weapons. But that whip is the dream. They have damage, they have damage, they have cold. They're gonna be slow, like it's gonna take them forever to get me into Battle Rage. And sadly, all my healing right now is mostly wasted. Except for you. I do have spikes. I don't have enough spikes. They're not doing enough damage. I am frosted. Yeah, that frost is a problem. When I get into Battle Rage now, I'm going to be slowed down because I gave them so much time to build up frost. Being slowed down in Battle Rage is rough. Because really, I want to be healing like crazy with this. And we're not. 1 heart remains. Cheese! Cheese is the dream. I really need something that can cleanse too, though. Huh, that's gonna be a pain. Okay. Cheese is the dream. The cheese dream is alive. Is it? Another spike. Finding the collar that can turn these into the big shields, but then I need space. I do need space. I really want this. How much? Really? Really, really want it. So, would I get rid of a garlic for it? Yes. Good stuff. And it's acting as an activator for Goobert, which is amazing because this food is super speed. I like it. Start the battle. Are we dead? Probably. They have regen to feed this sword. They're gonna take a little while to get me into Battle Rage. And the biggest problem, this is like a really good build to go nice and slow for them. They are stamming out. I have a lot of spikes, if only my spikes did extra damage. So they are gonna return whatever damage they do back to themselves. But they get increased healing. This is just a really good build for them to slow roll. They still haven't gotten me down to half. Fatigue is gonna destroy them. Now I should be able to heal, but I can't heal that quick. We don't have that fast of a healing build. Fatigue did destroy. We're getting so many achievements. Just never attack. We could just take Rapier and destroy. Obviously we can't. I don't want this bag, but I don't really want any of the bags. Hold all. Hold all. Would like to combine with a normal Goobert, which I don't have. Is it time? No, it's not time. God, I hate you. Empower doesn't even do anything. It is 30 block. But I don't need the block because I have healing. Okay. I don't want to figure this part out. Well, I don't want to figure the next part out, how to fit these. We're just going to figure it out. I can just move these 2 bags right here. It's fine. Everything is fine. This one. Resist 5 cold. That actually sounds amazing. Cool. I don't have a good way to cleanse debuffs. Start the battle. Ooh, spikes and poison. The poison's a problem. I don't have a way to cleanse poison. I'm just too slow. My only hope is that they die quick, and I don't have a way to do that. This poison is going to add up. Very slowly, but it's going to add up. That's it. Battle Rage. Still can't cleanse it. Shelly. Shelly cleanses. Shelly cleanses 6. Okay, we're out healing them. We are out healing them. Fatigue takes them out. We're in this. We're alive. We're weaponless, but we're alive. 8 wins. This bag is the dream. This green amulet of doom. No. No. I don't even use my mana. I don't use anything. This one. Base stamina regen down. Good, because I don't use stamina. Battle Rage lasts 2 seconds longer. Amazing. Return damage limit of spikes against attack or melee and ranged attacks plus 30. Amazing. On attack, 30% chance to prevent 15 damage. Amazing. Remove 0.3 stamina. Decent. And gain 2 spikes up to 10. Amazing. This one. Not amazing, but kind of amazing. Deerwood. No. This one. No. Shelly. Yes. Or get rid of this. I do want... No. Wait, what are you trying to combine with? Oh, with the Vamp Potion. That's pretty terrible. Okay. None of these. Heart Container for increased max health and healing. It's really expensive. Even with weapons, that's really expensive. Snowballs are actually the answer. Sad, but true. There are a lot of builds that outscale me. I do need space. I don't think this is the space. Start the battle. 3 shields. No, 4 shields. 3 spike shields. 1 super spike shield. They're super defensive. This kind of works for me. And we just made it so that I can hit against the Daggerang, even though it's ranged. I don't do full damage, I only do 30%, but still. Something. Holy armor. And they're stealing buffs. They're gonna steal all of my spikes slowly. Hate to see it. Put me into Battle Rage. Now. They have so much defense. Who does Fatigue win against? Fatigue. If I had a purple crystal, I would be destroying them, but they specified no purple crystal. Purple crystal, we win with 1 HP. The easiest game of my life. 8 wins. I don't have to go into overtime. That cap. That. Okay, we're getting it. It's all happening. Kind of. I don't need banana. Banana does very, 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 very little for me. Yes, that many varies. That's how little it does for me. Because it does a little bit of healing, but the main use for banana is stamina. It really is. I mean... It's always this cap. Gloves. What about gloves? Gloves can get me heat. Heat is kind of nice. I'm thinking. Gloves. If I could hit 2 things with gloves, then they're kind of worth it. That's difficult to do. Wait, why does it feel like I'm missing a star? I'm not. I mean, you can do it if you have like a nature item right here and another nature item right here. The glove can go between the 2. So, like, it could go on pineapple and something else. Not really, though. No glove. Could have been poison potion for some reason. I don't have too much to speed up. We do have pineapple. And I could put banana back in after I talked all that crap about you, banana. I didn't mean it entirely. I did. All right. Second cheese goober, round 15. Let's go. Wolpertinger to get me. Is it 3 buffs I have the least of? I think so. Or is it the ones that I have the most of? I always forget. Blind. Highly ineffective. Love to see it. Frost. Not so good. Not good. Not good. They're going to keep putting Frost. I just lost. Do they have a single purple? They do. Single purple wins it. Not cool. Just because they were combining up this heart container. But they were also going to win with Frost. That was my last heart. We tried it. You know what? 9 wins without a weapon. Is it good? No. But it's very dependent. If I found false life, I would be destroying. False life, I would not be going as heavy into the shields. With shields, I basically just have to rely on the opponent hitting into the shields, and they're not doing it. They have one weapon. They have this. They have this. They have this. They have this. They have this purple crystal that just shredded me. Purple crystal. Fatigue damage. 620 because they put this one purple crystal in against 213. So if I could use purple crystals, I would have had like 3 of them, and I would have put gloves on them and speed bags. And that's all I would be trying to do, is get, like, by this point, 1800 fatigue and just shred people by 30 seconds. Which is slow, but that's when I would be trying to do it. Because fatigue climbs very quickly, as we can see. Theirs is all over the place. Wait. Fatigue. Why is theirs all over the place? I thought that it increases fatigue still. Oh, because they also have struggles, but weird. Yeah, so they basically have 2 purples, and this one is a super quick fatigue. It does increase every time, right? Fatigue damage, where's the first one? Right here somewhere. Am I blind? No, there it is. 1 damage. So the first one, where is the fatigue? 1 damage with fatigue. 2 damage with fatigue. Then it's going to be, yeah, it just goes up higher and higher. Fatigue is one of those things that goes off the charts. It is broken. It's very slow. But in a long fight, 3, and then 4. Yeah, 4. That's why they specifically said do it without struggles and without this. Because with these 2 items, this whole build becomes so much easier. Like, this is the way to do it with no weapons. You don't need that snow stick. I could easily do it using struggles. Then the only hope is that the enemy doesn't have frost resist. Dead. But we got +1. I got 9 wins. I could try it again sometime. Could do it on different characters. You can do it on Ranger using the heal bag. Especially if you get, like, false life again. False life, King Goobert could actually break the game. Pyro. Pyro can do it. Pyro just has a lot of heat. Heat does it. Mage. Mage might be tough. A lot of Mage's stuff seems to be built around getting a lot of mana and a lot of empower. There is a little bit with max life, but not like crazy amounts. There's not a crazy amount of heat. A little bit. With heat, Mage could do it. And she could get heat with cupcakes. Cupcakes are slow at first, though. Mage would be tough. Adventurer, who knows? Adventurer is wild. I assume you just go Bag of Giving, and then Bag of Giving can do anything. It's like Present. It's magic. Berserker we just tried. Reaper, you have to go struggles. There's no way. Like Snake, I guess you could do Poison with Snake. Snake Poison, max HP. Poison is just so weak. And it's so easy for the opponents to avoid poison and remove it or reflect it back onto me. You could do it. I think you can do it with basically all of the classes. Mage would be tough. Huh. Adventurer would be a gamble, but it's always a gamble. Or you could do the sewing case. Sewing case is tough. I don't want to go look in the history. That was fun, though. All right. Everything freezes up. I have to go check the beginning of this video to see if it was frozen like this on the screen. Because if it was, then I'm going to have to go edit it so that I can show this comment, because that was what I wanted to show at the beginning. We'll see. For now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.